Welcome to the video. Here we have one of my favorite bikes is the Tarmac SL6. Before Specialized killed the Tarmac off with the disc brake nonsense. So the SL6 is a good gauge of the health of the rim brake industry. I should say market value, and these go for around $2,000 to $3,000, and these are the most sought after rim brake bikes that still fetch between $2,000 and $3,000 Australian. They sell for between $2,000 and $3,000 Australian with Durace Di2 and or SRAM ETAP in very good condition with Roubaix CLX 40s, 32s or 50 wheel set. And the bike has to be in good condition. You'll get between $2,000 and $3,000 Aussie dollar. That's the market value that they sell for. They're very nice bikes to ride. Okay. So we move on. So this is the most expensive bike in the second-hand market. This is, if you got $2,000 or $3,000, this is the top level bike, the highest value. What's the word? It's the bike that fetches the highest price tag. Okay, everything else today in 2025, 2026, moving on to, it doesn't get much. So everything in rim brake land is depreciating. So it's amazing if you're a buyer, but if you're a seller, now's the time to sell. Sell today, because next week things are getting cheaper. It's just like gold's going up, rim brake's going down. All right, another bike here we have Giant TCR 2016. Now, first of all, I can't verify the condition of any of these bikes. We're just going by Facebook Marketplace. These are great bikes. So, it's got 105 11 speed. These frames are stiff as. They're great to ride. They fit 28 30 mil tires in there if you want to go for 28 to 30 mils. So they're great, man. They're really good bikes. $400, still not sold. It'll go for cheaper than that. All right, the listed price they go for cheaper than. And this one's a bit of a funny one here. This is interesting. It's like an SL frame with SRAM red Gen 1, so it's probably warranty frame, whatever. This person asked for $5,000. Maybe they're asking $500 because that's what this bike will sell for, between 500 to 800 AUD. This is what the bike will sell for. Nice frame set, ISP, which can be a faff if you don't know what you're doing with. And what's going on here? Is that the right seat post clamp? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you'll be able to watch that. So it pays. But the good thing about rim brake bikes, is they're very, very easy to work on. All right, once you learn stuff, you'll be like, why was I paying a bike shop to do this for me? I mean, the hardest thing about the bikes is truing spokes. Everything else with rim brakes, very, very easy peasy. This one sold. A Giant TCR Advanced SL ISP with Di2 10-speed Durace Z-Tech Zips. This was like a $12,000-$13,000 bike back in 2010. 2010, I wouldn't buy a bike that old, and that's why you get suckered in the bike shops. That's why you get suckered on in your life. These bikes are amazing to ride, and this one looks to be in very low mileage. Okay, looks to be very, very low mileage. Look at the braking surfaces, still. It's got some refuse tires in there though, so it's just it's in a very, very good condition. It looks like $400 Aussie sold. We've got power meter. I bought this actually. I got $200 Australian. $200 Australian from Will. Cheers, Will. $200 for an SRM. This has been calibrated, new battery. $200. Thanks for coming. Another nice bike. Again, not sold yet. 2,200. 16 weeks ago. Market value of this bike, we're going to be looking around. What else we got in here? We got what we got in here? Looks to be in fair condition. It's hard to say until you zoom it in. So we got some. What wheels are these? Can't really tell off the top of my head. A Boreas profile. Okay. But yeah. So it's, this market value. At least half of that or less for sure. And it's an SL5 frame set. Oh, hey, no, it's an SL4. Yeah, SL4, so yeah. What else we got over here? We've got another SL3, S-Works, $1,800. Dreaming price. Now we're talking USD. This bike's going to go for around 500 USD. 500 USD. So, but what happens is people buy these bikes at 500 USD and then they're the old flip, right? So be careful of that, especially in Adelaide. You've got people out there, buying bikes off Facebook or doing trade-ins and stuff, and just you're paying top dollar for that. and you can do all this stuff yourself. These bikes are fucking basic to work on, man. All right, so 60-point inspection, all this stuff, you can do that yourself, you know. And these people aren't even x-raying the carbon bike, so it's like you're paying for what, you know? You're paying for what? These bikes are super simple to work on, man. Trust me. So Facebook Marketplace, your best deals. That's why I stopped selling my Pragma bikes, because people were buying frames off me, and I don't want to be. I can't look at someone in the eye and take their money when I know I can get them a better deal off Facebook. So I was like, pretty much shelved my brand. I can still get people a frame if they really, really want one. But I'll be honest with you, you can get the whole bike, a sick bike, for the same price you get a frame off me. So, or less even sometimes. This is an old SSL 55, man. Damn. Yeah, that's cool. 650. It won't sell. Got a chopped slam stem. It won't sell, unfortunately, for that much. Cool bike though. This one here was sold for 150. It's a Lance Armstrong 5200. Same, different color, same frame set. It's got some 9-speed Tegra, looks like. Yep, 6600. Goes forever, that stuff. This stuff lasts forever, man. Like, the shifters bung up, you just spray some WD-40 in there, click them through 100 times, they're good to go again. I've got Giant OCR alloy, $100. Again, if the shifter's a bit sticky, spray that in there, some WD-40, click them through, they're good to go. Don't let a bike shop say, oh mate, your shifters are bung, we'll have to chuck them in the bin and order a set of micro shifts. No. That's what they do, is they chuck your shifters in the bin and they pull them out when you leave the store. They spray WD-40 and then they chuck them on eBay. Another one here, ISP TCR, so DR2 Dura Ace 11 speed. The 9100 series looks like. Nice bike these are. But again, ISP, hard to resell. So this one, market value 1800. How much does it sell for? Probably less than that. So these are very, very, very nice bikes. Very, very nice bikes. What's the market value? $1,000. I'll see them go for $1,000. $1,200. We've got a Super 6 here. These photos are pretty average. A nice bike though. Very, very nice bike. E-tap. It was 3825. It's going to go for like $1,200. You know, nice bikes there. Again, these bikes, man, they're so easy to check. They're so easy to check. You just drop the fork out on a rim brake bike like these. You drop the fork out and put it back in within 10 minutes. You get to check the steer. It's a 10-minute job once you know what you're doing, man. It's really simple. Now try to do it on the SLA. 3 hours, $300. These rim brake tarmacs, etc. 10 minutes free. Done hundreds of them, man. Done hundreds of them. We've got this here. This person was asking $2,000, asking $1,400. Very nice bike, but just not going to sell today. You know, just who wants that? Who wants this bike? Someone who appreciates performance. Yeah, the Avenger's a cool little bike, but very hard to sell, man. We're talking, you know, those wheels. We're talking $500, man. $600. We're going to go for this. One's going to go for. Scott Addick, wow, nice bike. These are, it was a team issue. Yeah, sold for, you know, under $928. So $925, $58 rather. So, you know, freshly serviced. And never get your bike serviced, man. If you're going to sell your bike, don't get it serviced. It's waste, unless you're doing it yourself, because it's just wasted money. Because what if you get your bike serviced, cost you $100 to $300, $500, and that person just strips the bike down and flips it for parts? You spent, you know. Don't do that. Don't never get your bike serviced, man. Don't do that. Because never pay for a service, rather, because to sell it, because it's like a car, all right? Because often these bikes, people just strip them for the group set, flip it on eBay, flip the frame, when their mate gets the frame, they get the group. You know, so you just never get your bike serviced, man. It's a dumb idea, but bike shops won't tell you that because they make some coin. I mean, hey, it's fair enough. But I'm just saying, don't get it serviced. Just sell it as is. Because the amount of bikes I've bought off people and they just haven't serviced, and I'm pulling the bike apart for the group set to sell it or flip it, and I'm thinking, man, this person paid $300 to service it, and now I'm just pulling it apart. Like, shit, I feel like an idiot, you know. We've got $800 out of stock. Maybe it's sold. Maybe Di2. This bike's in mint condition. Looks like, you know. Look at that, $800 Di2, buddies. You know, crap photos, great bike. You know, just hardly ridden. Look at showing this PSL rims. You know, just they're putting your chain on there for you, new cassette, not riding anymore. You know, service regular. Just person's looked after this bike, man. And yeah, $800 Di2. Market value, yeah. Market value, Ultegra Di2 500 to 800 Australian. Oh, there's no deals like that where I did. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You just they get sold before you see them, or you don't know how to negotiate. All right, don't know how to negotiate because listed price isn't market value. Okay, remember that. We got this here. This track here, what it sell for? Probably be $800 or so. Carbon wheels, DR211 speed. These go for a demand it and a nice wheel, nice wheel. Great wheels, good condition bike. Hasn't done much. You know, check the cranks for cracks. It takes 1 minute. DR2 doesn't mean drop much. This is bike's in great condition. You know, and it's got spare better wheels as well. You know, so yeah. Are they real zips? They real zips. Tubular. Oh, that's why. Hey, they're real. Yeah, okay. Look real. But yeah, tubs hard to sell. But great. They ride nice. So here he goes. There's that one over here. We got Colnago. Look at this bad boy. Okay. An Asos Colnago 10 speed 7800 77. Yeah, it's like $900. Real hard to sell. Cool bike. Gonna be hard to sell. When $500 is gonna go for, you know, unless it's got a full Colnago dealer. Genuine Colnago, by the way. See the stamp in the frame. Wow, it's a cool looking bike. 6.7 kg. What's the asking price? 2.7. Just look at that, 4 grand. 2.7. No takers, man. Just head shakers. Great bike. Looks cool. Rim brakes. What's the spec on this bad boy? What are these rims? Never had a crash. Tubeless. Factor for E-tap 11 speed. EE direct mount brakes. Oh, the CLX 50s. Okay, cool. But yeah, 2.7. I mean, just look at that. These photos are really good. White tires. That's interesting. Oh yeah, CLX 50s. Great photos. Very nice photos. EEs, not cheap, but cheap now. Not cheap to buy back in the day, but they're cheap now. And never put new bar tape on a bike. Right? Don't put new bar tape on a bike, because what if you spend all that time and have to put bar tape on the bike? The person goes, I don't like this colour bar tape. I'm going to chuck it in the bin. So just don't do it. All right, leave the old bar tape on, man. Leave the old bar tape on. Leave the old tyres on. Because what if you put some brand new tyres in there and people just go, I don't like these tyres. I'm going to chuck them in the bin. It does my freaking head in how much stuff gets chucked in the bin. It absolutely does my head in, man. I save thousands of dollars every year from getting stuff in the bin, man. Okay. I live one of the cheapest lifestyles in the world. How much stuff I get. We got a little SRAM mini group seat here, 250. Look at that, even 250. You know, great stuff. You know, just also Gen 2 derailleur as well. Gen 1 shifters. Just, you know, look at that, 250 just sitting there. Just sitting there. What else we got over here? Some shoes. Yeah, look at that. S-Works shoes, $30, man. Shoes are so hard to sell. Still got heaps of life left in those if you want road shoes. Fuji, Grand Fondo, nice bikes. These Fujis, man. Look at that. Look at what's the 105 Ultegra on there. You know, 370. 370, mate. You know, Ultegra 105 mix. Great bikes, man. Oh, this bike's in very good condition. You can tell by the chainring condition. Doesn't have many miles at all. Great bike off Grand Fondo. Good geometry, relaxed geometry. Good first bike for someone. Brand new here. We got from Bicycle Express. We got a $600 for a brand new Cannondale Synapse disc brake bike. Does not include headset, seat post, bottom bracket, or axles. Cannot source comments, headset. Okay, so that's the catch. Is you got to find your own derailleur mounts and stuff like that. So, which you can do, but that's a bit of time and money. But $600, mate. You know what I mean? Like disc brakes. So what's it worth? $2. Market durianrider's market value road disc $2. But just goes to show you, man. If you wanted to put the hunt in, maybe you're a disc brake lover, okay, and you want a Synapse, and you got a frame for $600 and it's brand new. It's covered by warranty. It's like, you know, this is what we're living in, man. So we've got a Focus, a Zalco. Nice bikes these are. Market value, E-tap, about $1,000. Give them $1,000. Oh, here we go. SL1. SL1. S-Works Roubaix, $1,000. I think from memory this sold for about $600 in the end, Aussie dollar. Nice bikes these are. I love them. They're great. Really nice bikes. Very, very light. Reasonably stiff. Nice riding. Serum, can't go wrong with those. So cheap now. Dura 7800. One of the best grip sets ever. This bike's not. Oh, look at these cranks, man. 190 miles in this bad boy. Lovely Roubaix. Here we got a Beanley Derbish. $50. Look at that. $50, man. $50. Got a headset on there. No headset's a bit of a drag. It's got derailleur hanger, seat post clamp. So this bike is gonna be a hard sell because it's like, what size are we talking? So what if you want to know the size of a bike? Then you just measure the head tube, and then you just do a bit of a geometry check. Go to Geometry Geeks or whatever. So looking down here, zoom in here. So this dude could clean the bike a bit, and you get more biomes. But otherwise, yeah, these are really nice frames, man. Peter Denk designed. He designed Athos and the S Super 6, etc. We've got a USA made Madone here, sold $300. Okay, well, look at that, $300. Ultegra, Durace mixed or so. Race extra light front wheel, $300. You know, these are great bikes, man. This is Contador, Schlex, etc. Lance Armstrong, Cancellara era. Alright, we've got it here. We've got a Scott damage frame, 10-speed Dura-Ace, team issue Scott. Where's the damage? Oh yeah, for the seats. That may or may not be of an issue. So yeah, 10-speed Dura-Ace. Yeah. Nice SL5. That's a rare color. $1,800. Warranty frame. Ultegra 6800. Great bikes. Great bikes. Also got some wheels. Got some bra bars on there. Unmarked. 7 kilos of pedals. Not been used for a few years. People want to sell their bikes, man, and they go cheap. Okay, so that's an SOS, like a 10, 11 grand bike back in the day. Very, very nice bike to ride. Very, very easy to work on. Job out the fork, check ring of death. Good to go. Good to go, mate. Why pay other people to do very simple work for you? 2.5, no dreaming price. I wouldn't buy this bike because it looks like a very fit person rides it. We've got slam stem. Slam stem's a red flag. Slam stem, tall seat height. Racer, bro. Yeah, 2.5, never. What's the market value in this bad boy? This photos are pretty good. Nice looking bike. But yeah, we're talking market value about $1,000 or less, 500 to $1,000. 2.5 ain't gonna sell. Never, ever dreaming price. Now be careful with these Vengers. There are a few fake frames. This one looks legit. This one's out of stock. Maybe it sold, maybe it didn't. We've got some Durace 11-speed 9000 series. Fulcrum Racing Zero. Very, very nice wheels they are. The Fulcrum Racing Zero, amazing wheel set in the alloy or the carbon version. Yeah, hard sell. 70 probably took off the market. What's the market value? Around $1,000. Nice bikes though. Very nice. Oh, another one of these TCRs. Dreaming price $1,800 again. Negative degree stem. Pointed inward shifters. Remco fan boy. Nice bike, but yeah, I'd give a pass on this one. Oh, actually, how many Ks is it done though? Cranks look. Script set looks pretty new. Okay. That looks better condition in the photo. Yeah. Price value DR2. Got a mix here. I'll take a DR2 around $1,000. Around $1,000. Very hard to sell the ISPs for much these days. What else we got here? Next, rolling. All right. SL4, great frames. Love this one's the Dura-Ace 9000 series. This C35 or C24 wheels, rather. Grand, $1,000. 1,000 all stages. Nice. Do not spec bike. Yeah, looks smart. Lovely bikes. $1,000. Market value $1,000. Especially the corrosion on the rim. The corrosion there. It means nothing, but aesthetically, people get all, there's corrosion on my rim, there's delamination. It's freaking fine, man. All these C24s do it. Just go for it. This person who's in the beach, Noosa, that explains it all. Just go for a ride. This bike hasn't been ridden much at all recently. Great bike, so $1,000. Oh, it's in great good condition, isn't it, man? Yeah, nice bikes, man. Nice bikes. But yeah, 10-year-old carbon bike still goes great, but hard to sell for much. $1,000. Keep it, just ride it. Some Zip clinchers, $850. These were sold for $200-300. And just beware of the zips. These zip hubs are under warranty, so get the recall going. That's a nice looking giant TCO, isn't it? Mechanical 6,800, and sold, had $1,000 listed. Market value. The team colorways get a little bit more for the right person. It looks to be in very good condition. Hard to say though, but, looks to be low mileage. Team colorway, carbon rims. 500 to $1,000 market value. Durace power meter stages, looks like a dual-sided power meter. 450 no takers down to 260. 1.7mm cranks. So who's running 1.7mm cranks in 2026? I mean, I am. But the reason for sale is to buy some 165s. Yeah, thanks to Dash Pog, he's dropped the prices on anything bigger than 165. But yeah, there you go. So $250 for a Durace crankset power meter. That's the markets. The times are changing, aren't they? Times are changing. I just want to show you one more thing. Alright, so we've got another one here I saw the other day. Adelaide 450 sold. We've got a really good condition giant TCI Advanced SL 7900 Durace group set, Durace wheel set. Very, very nice bike. Better than any Tour de France bike you see today. $450 Australian. My case in point is, if you're paying more than $1,000 for a bike in 2026, 1,000 AUD, you are paying way too much. To get a very, very nice bike, $1,000 is sufficient funds. If you're paying more than that, that's your choice. It's your money, your choice. But yeah, if you do a bit of homework and do a bit of basic bike stuff, maintenance stuff, these bikes are very easy to work on. They're very, very easy to inspect. 10-20 minutes you can inspect the bike with a full comprehensive inspection for under 20 minutes. And you're good to go. You drop the fork out, you check the rim tape and stuff, check the rim condition, just basic stuff. Turn the bike upside down, check for any cracks and stuff. It's just very, very easy stuff. Once you've done a few of them, it's like, man, this is very, very easy. Okay, so don't get scammed by paying too much by these bike flippers like me. Buy bikes and flip them, and we make a cut. So cut us out and just do it yourself, save money and learn. And the cool thing is you get to learn about your bike. You get to learn about your bike, and it's really cool riding a bike. It feels very empowering to know if something happens to it, you're probably gonna be able to fix it. I mean, broken spoke, that takes a little more skill. But everything else, you just get to snap your chain. You just get to check. These bikes are great to work on. They're fun, man. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your brain to work on these rim brake doper bikes. It's good fun. It's good stuff. Anything disc brake though, stay away. Stay away.